I love being part of the LGBTQ plus, shit, I always mess with, plus, yeah, community. I like hanging out with young queer people. Makes me feel young and cool. But I'll tell you what I don't like is all those letters. The young people, they get all the letters, right? And they can put them anywhere they want to. I just get L. Yeah, y'all get it. Yeah, I have a friend that he identifies as GQ for gay and queer, right? But he likes to add 2 letters for drag queen. So he's GQDQ. Makes him sound like a droid, right? But way more fabulous. Yeah. So I decided that I'm going to try some letters for myself. And I thought, I like a good BLT. Yeah, I could be bitchy lesbian teacher. It's true. And it's better than what they call me now. Motherfucker. Also true. I could be LOL, lesbian on lithium. But I've really kind of realized that I'm just POL. Y'all know what POL is? POL is, people have nodded their heads, yeah. POL is just plain old lesbian. Just plain old lesbian. That's me. What else can I tell you guys about me? I was born white. In Florida. So those are like the perfect credentials for becoming a Karen. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a miracle that I didn't become a Karen, but then when I think about it, I've always been a disappointment to my family. I had an aunt, my aunt called me the other day, and she's like, have you seen this woman who comes to every school board meeting with a stack of books that she wants to have banned? She said, every time I see her, I think, that could be you. No, I'm a fucking librarian. No. She's like, well, what about, you've seen these women, they come into Starbucks and they just rail on the person because they didn't put enough caramel in their macchiato. Yeah, those videos go viral. That could be you. No. Sorry, again, disappointment. Yeah, I didn't do well in high school, but it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I was never graded on the right thing. Maybe this is true for you too. If you make all A's, you get to be valedictorian. If you have the highest number of detention days, you don't get shit. They talk about connecting the curriculum to real life, but I don't really see a lot of that. Back when I was in high school, some of you might remember 7-Eleven. They used to have those big gulps. I don't know if 7-Eleven is around anymore. And they had, you get those waxy cups, the paper cups, but they're kind of waxy. So we would go over across the street to the 7-Eleven and fill up the big gulp with Coke. Well, fill it almost up because we'd have to supplement that with some Jack Daniels, a lot of Jack Daniels. And I grew up in Jacksonville, Florida. We drank Jack Daniels, okay? So here's what I was able to do. This was my skill that I did not get graded on at all. I could carry that thing around all day long with no ice melting, keeping it cold, okay? Here's how you do it. You hold it from the top, okay? And then when that waxy stuff starts getting kind of flimsy, you've got to hold it from the bottom. First of all, that's 2 hands, which means you don't have any room for books. All right, number 1. Number 2, you might be thinking, Dawn, just hold the cup like a normal person. No, the heat from your hand is going to melt that ice, and then your drink is warm. That is some real life chemistry shit right there. Yeah, they never cared about that at all. I didn't do well in my classes either. For example, I took French in high school. And, my teacher would ask me questions that I don't know the answer to. She'd say, Dawn, comment allez-vous? I'm like, comment allez-vous? Vous? Oh, voulez-vous vous coucher avec moi? She gives me this really dirty look, and I'm like, oh, sorry, c'est soir. I got a bad grade for that, and I got detention because I accidentally asked my teacher if she wanted to go to bed with me that night. Ew, that's disgusting. It's not like she was the English teacher. She was hot. Yeah, so, what else can I tell you? Well, when I came out, it took me a long time to come out because I was scared of girl sex. But vaginas are complicated, y'all. I mean, they're nooks and crannies, and they've got these muscles, but they're fragile, and I was scared of it. So I decided, when I first came out, I decided I was going to be a boob girl. You know? I had touched some boobs. Probably everybody's touched some boobs, right? Maybe. Maybe that's just me. I figured they're right there. I know what to do with them. But then I met big boobs. Big boobs are different. Big boobs are like honey badgers. Big boobs don't give a shit. Big boobs do whatever they want. And what they want to do is mock me. So, here's my first encounter with big boobs. I'm down here. Big boobs are up here, looking like they are ready to play. I go to grab one, and they start swinging side to side. I'm like, what the hell? I have small boobs. They don't go anywhere. I go with them, right? But these things are just going. I'm trying to get them. It was like bobbing for apples upside down. I'm like, ah. It's crazy. It was crazy. So I thought, all right, I need a different tactic. This time, I've got the boobs down here. I'm up here. I'm in control, right? They're not going to go anywhere. I look down. What the fuck? Where did they go? They had fallen back like this. One was over here. The other one's over here. I'm trying to scoop them back up. They keep falling back down. I realized that I needed to go back to the vagina. It might be complicated, y'all, but it's not going anywhere. Thank you, guys.